Welcome to the podcast for the sisters and bros. It will make you laugh from your head to your toes. Talking about their lives, from the highs to the lows. And the name of the title goes, The Sloppy Joes.
Welcome everyone to the Sloppy Joes podcast.
Stop me there. You are the most hungover I've ever seen you, Joe.
I am so hungover. I honestly thought my world was
You can see it. Look at him. Look at his eyes can't focus on anything.
Done me no favours this
Why?
morning. You've just been in it. I brought us in this morning.
Yeah.
Picked us up. You were kind enough to say, let's go for a Mackey's.
Yeah.
And I needed it. Got a little orange juice in front of me for the audio listeners.
We went for a different reason. We'll get to that later on. But
I'll tell you why I'm a bit hungover, right? So last
a bit
night,
hungover. Joe, I got in the car and it smelt like... Do you know the
Shut
day
up.
after the smoking ban? And you went into a pub and it still smelled like...
What, in 2007? I was like
2004, actually.
Actually, you're lying. Smoking ban was 2007.
Google. Was it actually?
Yeah.
Was it? I thought it was 2004.
Smoking. July 2007.
Okay, great. Okay, so 2007. That's what your car smelled like.
July 1st.
Amazing.
2007.
That's what
No,
your car
it
smelled like. It
didn't.
did.
It didn't. It
It
didn't.
stank, Joe.
Right, I'll tell you why. Ethan James, ladies and gentlemen.
Here he is.
Oh, sorry, I'm now camera 6.
Look
which
how
is
Look at that.
because we've got a new camera.
You look so sexy. I
He
can't believe
looks
it.
So
Thank
sexy.
you,
He looks like
thank
he's
you.
like an indie film
He does.
that you'd only see at like home cinema.
Yeah, look at him. Look at him. Why he look like what's he called? Thingy Pattinson's about to come in and sort of twist your head off or kiss you or something.
Oh,
Robert,
thank you.
Robert Pattinson.
Rob. Oh,
Yeah.
Batman.
Rob Pattinson.
Right,
it
I'll tell you why I'm so
wasn't
drunk. It was Cam's.
You're
but-
still drunk, by the way. We
Still
drove
drunk.
in and I realised about halfway in, don't do this. No one knows what day it is or what, and we were here now. It's fine. And I realised about halfway through you shouldn't be driving.
Last night I was at Cam's birthday. Cam on the Stephen Tries podcast. Stephen Tries was out. Great friend of the show.
Yeah.
Loves it. So we went to... Well, we started off at his house. And here's why we got so drunk straight away. We thought what we do is watch Liverpool-Newcastle. Great game of football, wasn't it, Ethan?
Yeah, great game of football, Drew.
We thought we'd write little rules down of if something happens in the game, we have to drink.
This is somewhat sort of student house vibes.
Yeah, like
is
a
what I'm
drinking
getting
game to make the game more exciting, especially as a neutral me, although Steve is a Liverpool fan. Great game for him last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, great game for all involved, Drew.
We'll make it exciting. We took it too far though, because it was like, oh, if you got a throw in, you got to swig your drink. Red cards, yellow cards was right. So red card was a shot, and if someone scores, down your drink.
Wow.
20 minutes in, there's 2 goals and a red card.
And loads of throw-ins.
We were
Can't move for throw-ins.
Pissed as farts by like
Really?
half an hour in. So yeah, that's why I'm as drunk as I am last night.
And still now. Your hair.
Threw up in the
is-
taxi. Threw up in the taxi.
You don't, and you're not sick from drinking ever, are you? Really?
I'm never sick from drinking. I think it was the Dixie's chicken.
What do you mean? How many Dixies did you get last night?
I spent £6.50. So I don't know what that
So
gets me.
loads.
I got a lot.
So you were sick in the taxi.
So essentially what happened was I was in the taxi and it took me forever to get this taxi. Uber wasn't picking me up at all. They must have known the state I was in.
Yeah.
So I got one and then I was like, I can't let go of this, but I'm going to be sick. So I created an argument with the driver in which I asked him, has he gone the wrong way?
Some sort of decoy.
Yeah, I went, have you gone the wrong way? And he went, no. And clearly he hasn't. He's on the sat nav. We're on a motorway. I think you have. So
On the
then what I did then was
motorway.
I put the window down to see. I went, let me just check. And I put me out the window.
What, like, oh yeah, now looking behind us, I can see the road we were meant to go down.
Do you know
That's
like the
your-
bit?
that's
Do you know
in
when
your head.
the Joker on the Dark Knight? The Dark Knight. We go, yeah. Anyway, put me
Head
out the window.
like that.
Oh yeah, I know a chair, that much chair. And I just threw up.
Down the side of his taxi.
And it just went all over
then you
the
went,
taxi.
Yeah, we actually are going
Yeah,
the
I
right
think
way,
if
pal,
anything,
and
mate-
I'm fine.
I tipped him a £5.
Oh wow, big spender. So
You
between the
love that,
Dixie
you.
chicken and the fiver, he got 11 quid you spent after the night out last night.
I
Wow.
enjoyed it. But I'm here. I'm loving it. You know what? When I saw your
Didn't-
face,
You
it's
said
great.
you went there and watched Match of the Day and then was sick again in the shower.
Yeah, Becca wasn't happy with me. She just heard me go, bleh. And sometimes Buck likes to just make sure you're all right.
And by that you mean eat the sick.
Yeah. Being sick's bad, isn't it?
It's really, really bad.
Isn't it awful?
And it's so
Ethan?
bad.
Like,
Have you got one of those mates who's like a finger their own throat mate?
Pardon?
Like a finger their
That's me.
You're the finger the throat
You're a
mate.
finger.
I've got a mate called Lloyd that if he has 2 drinks and they just don't sit right, he'll go, I'm going to go be sick.
No, you're not.
Honestly,
But he's got stinky breath.
No brushes. Only not
but
like
he's
in a pub.
toothbrush.
Like if you're on like pre-drinks or whatever. Not because he's pissed, because they've just sat on top.
Oh no.
And he'll go,
that's
right, see you in a
weird.
few minutes, goes upstairs, vomits, comes back down, fine.
That's very
If
odd.
I'm being sick, it's because I'm about to die or about to pass out drunk. I'm never sick by choice. The last time I was sick, I was
You're about
sick.
to die.
Well, like, I mean, illness-wise, really
Yeah.
poorly. The last time I was sick, it was after we went to watch Roxy Music at the Manchester Arena.
Aren't we all sick after watching?
And I wasn't even that drunk. But again, same thing. I stopped drinking for 3 hours. I don't know why I said same thing. That hasn't been.
No, I don't know what you're talking
Do you ever have that?
Where you stop and then you carry on.
You have the waking hangover.
Why did you stop drinking for 3 hours?
Because the queue at Roxy Music was dead long and we didn't have anyone were in there. So then I came back out and I've had 2 double vodka lemonades
Oh, fucking
in quick succession. The second one just went, you're still
Oh.
here, pal. And I was walking out and I went, see you later, Dad, see you later, to him and his mates. I thought, I've got to go here.
Oh, was your dad there?
Yeah, me and my dad and 2 of his mates. The average age was 58.
Ethan kicking off with everyone as they
Yeah,
leave. Starting fights
Ethan
left,
could
right,
not
and
have
centre.
gone to that Roxy Music gig because he would have got his
It was
head
like a
kicked
Royal
in.
Rumble.
Because he'd have tried to fight everyone because he loves fighting a 60-year-old bloke. He has to fight people past the prime of their life.
Yeah. He needs to know they're weak.
Yeah, and I just walked out and was just walking, just went, "More,"
No.
and it just went, splashed on the wall, and I didn't even stop walking. Walking straight, stood upright, more,
What did you say?
more. As it
I'm
moaned its way
wary
out.
because it's Tuesday morning now for everyone else listening.
Yeah.
And I want to tell more sick stories, but maybe that's a Patreon special. 'Cause I've
No,
got a
get them
good one.
told, man.
No, I can't say that one. Ethan, tell me about fingering yourself.
Oh, well, finger in my
That
mouth.
camera's unbelievable, by the way.
It's too crisp.
So it's finger in my mouth, Drew, is what I'm doing, not anything else. But yeah, it's just like after a night out or whatever, and I'm going to sleep and I go, oh, I feel a little bit funny here. I'm not going to be well tomorrow. I just go, let's just go fix that right away. So I march to the bathroom and just about like a gun shape, I'd probably say, whack that down the throat,
Whack
and
that down the throat.
you go like
Joe,
this,
imagine
right?
it now. Imagine you doing that now.
Oh, God.
Imagine, just put your fingers in your mouth
No,
now.
shut
Just
up,
a little
shut
bit.
up,
And
shut
imagine
up,
that,
shut up.
that gag reflex going off.
There was a point in the car I thought, if I'm sick on Joe, is that a funny story for the pod?
We'll put the video in of us in the
No,
car.
no, don't put that video in.
Yeah. Obviously.
Why?
Play it now.
Okay,
I don't feel too well. I feel like I can't get to grips with reality yet. Shut up! Dead noisy bag.
were you vomiting last night?
Vomited everywhere. Everywhere. Vomited in the shower as well.
How did you didn't tell me that?
Vom, lots of vom, and I feel like I could continuously vom.
So it's not even 9 o'clock yet. Bad night, eh? Oh dear.
It's not going well.
One more little fake sick.
It's not fake, Joe.
Just do it one more.
I got told off the other day because I didn't add in a picture of the old man.
You put it on Twitter, I saw
I
that.
put it on Twitter to make up for it.
So how's your
apologise.
week been then?
Week's been great. What a week. Went to see a woman in Wigan who's got 7 dogs at Crufts this year. She's looking to win a lot.
She's lucky to be alive.
Yeah, so I went with that with the BBC. That was good fun.
She's looking to win a lot. Is that the story? Win a lot, by the way. Was that a pun? Because that's the dog food brand.
Is it? Win a lot?
Yeah,
no,
she's got
I don't
great
know what
pedigree.
to say about it because she yeah.
Come on,
The
chum.
dogs were great. The dogs were great. She
Yeah.
was fun.
Dogs were great. She was fun. That isn't a story.
She didn't want me to leave.
Why?
I don't know.
Is her husband recently?
I don't know how many. I think it's her and the dogs.
Oh, dude, don't say that like it's some big orgy.
That's what the Spanish do, don't they?
What?
My dad once told me.
Be incredibly careful.
Let's move on.
No. Finish it.
no.
If it's too bad, we'll cut it out. But I need to hear this.
Like dogs lick old women's vaginas in Spain, don't they? Do they not? That's what my dad told me. Have you heard that, Ethan?
No. Of course he fucking hasn't. Ethan grew up in the maddest childhood of all time. That's slander, and that's probably xenophobic.
How do you know?
I don't know what.
Well, other countries might do it.
I think it's illegal in almost every country.
I think
Wait, put a button down there.
allegedly Manchester City footballer partner, allegedly.
I think that was not proven.
Was that? Oh,
That's worse than
Cutting
that.
that bit out.
That's worse than
Leave what you said in, because what you said in was just blind ignorance. Apologise, obviously.
What, to the Spanish?
Yes.
Do we have many Spanish listeners?
We've got enough.
Sorry. But maybe, there might be someone now listening to this pod whilst that's happening.
Right, that is one of the most incredible images you've ever painted.
Imagine.
Stop it! What are we talking about?
What do you think the weirdest thing someone's done whilst listening to this pod is? Do you think someone's had sex to the pod?
I was just going to say that. Do you think they have? How many episodes are we in? This is episode 50.
Oh! Happy 50th.
Bullseye.
No, this is Sloppy Joes.
Someone must have either self-satisfied or mutually satisfied.
I wouldn't be happy if someone was had a wank whilst we were on.
Why
I'd
not?
be happy if there was like intercourse, because that's like, lovers.
Well, there's
if
a
someone's
chance.
watching us
There's
now,
a chance that someone's
pulling the head off it.
Oh, not that again.
I hate that phrase so much.
Why?
I hate it.
Why?
Because it's just so aggressive, isn't it? Pulling the head off it. Like,
What's your favourite word for it then?
Probably just fucking. I like to make my own up. You know what I mean? Like, jostling the parsnip or something.
Oh, it's good. So I also got.
Can I ask a question?
There we go.
Are you worried about losing your hair? You won't be surprised to find out that 1 in 5 men start losing their hair in their 20s. That is where Suns comes in. Suns are a men's healthcare brand that offer clinically proven, licensed hair loss treatments for less than a cup of coffee per day. They've treated over 50,000 customers and their treatments deliver results in 9 out of 10 men.
I've signed up for a 12-week program, and I can tell you, it's very easy. All you got to do is take their 1-minute online consultation, and Suns will tailor a subscription treatment plan specifically for your needs. Although, maybe not for your needs.
Well, this is very exciting because I'm looking out for you, and you need this treatment. So go to suns.co.uk and use the code Joe40 to get 40% off your treatment. That is mad, innit?
That is a lot.
40%. And that adds up to 80 quid off a 6-month treatment. It's a lot of money.
I'm going to give it a go, and you'll hopefully see some progression here in my head. There are no contracts or hidden charges, and it all can be delivered straight to your door as easy as that. I could be looking like Joe Smith in 12 weeks' time.
And so could you. Go to suns.co.uk and use the code Joe40. The link is in the description.
Sorry.
They often use peanut butter, if that's what you're wondering.
Oh yeah, because it
Move it all
attracts the
down
dog,
there.
doesn't it?
Maybe in Spain it's like
Stop
aioli.
saying this. What if they attract wasps? You don't want that.
They're not there that long. They're not like there for hours.
Oh.
What?
Thought you just get a bit of peanut butter.
Hold on.
Head out to a central reservation.
Are you okay?
What?
You just did something to your face then that absolutely stunned me.
What did I do?
You went, yeah. What was that? What's going on? What happened there?
I can't
Are you
believe,
okay?
I can't believe how this podcast has started. It was meant to be you telling us about your night, and now you're accusing the Spanish of being...
No! I'm not accusing the Spanish. It's truth.
Go on, Ethan.
Oh yeah, my question. Do you think anyone has ever like masturbated to you, like both of you, but Joe McGrath more so? Do you think anyone has ever like masturbated?
Just let me stop you there. What do you mean, but Joe McGrath more so?
Yeah, why me?
Is the inherent implication there is that he's somehow less likely to have been pleasured in mind?
What I mean is, like, do you think anyone has gone?
We know what the question
Yeah, I
is.
know it, right.
What we're asking is why you said Joe McGrath more so,
Yeah,
as though
come on,
he's
Ethan.
untouchable.
Okay, because personally, I can't, and no offense by this, so I can't see any females going
Or
on
males.
or males going on to Joe's Instagram and going, oh, I'm getting a bit funny down
I
there.
might give myself a little smash burger, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I
Phil
mean?
your kebab. Garlic mayo. I think, yeah, probably. Well, it depends.
Do you?
It depends. I feel maybe more
Well,
a male might
someone
have
from
done.
the fast food industry.
A male might have done it, because what is it? I'm classed as what am I, a bear?
Yeah, probably.
A bear? A hairy bear?
Oh yeah.
Which is more of like a sexual term, meaning like a hairy man.
Can I ask what I
Green
am
bear.
if you're a hairy bear? What would I characterize?
You're probably a
Tweed.
vegan sausage roll with no pastry on it. Do you know what I mean? Just a sort of
You
slippery little
definitely got a
minced-
name.
What's
And
it called?
It's like, I bet you've got a name where you just get bullied.
Yeah, like a little...
You just be passed around.
yeah, like an old tube of Pringles. Just hands in, gives one, you have one. What would that be called? We should come up with a name for it.
I'll come up with a name by the end.
A little
Google
party
it.
platter, we'll call it. Oh no, do you know the 4 dips that you get? The Thousand Island, the I need to ask you what your favourite is. Thousand Island, sour cream and chive, sour cream and garlic, or sour cream and cheese. Do you know the 4-piece that you get? The party platter, which is what Ethan's nickname is.
That's 9 out of 10 in a way.
It is.
We should bring that.
Also, by the way, favourite Dorito to dip in flavour-wise?
The hot one.
No.
What are you
Incorrect.
talking about?
Incorrect.
What are you talking
The
about?
best Dorito for every
No,
purpose.
it's not. Whatever you say now is wrong.
Cool Original.
What even is Cool Original?
Flavour-wise...
It's like Dr. Pepper. No one knows.
Do you know what Dr. Pepper says on it? A mixed fruit flavour drink.
What's Cool Original then?
Cool Original flavour-wise, and I've got a little insight here. You've been to America, haven't you?
Yeah, a couple of times.
Have you ever been to the Dorito section of the supermarkets?
No.
It's called Cool Ranch over there.
Oh, okay.
So I guess, because ranch isn't big over here,
yeah.
it's ranch flavour like the ranch dressing. But I think Cool Original is by far the best Dorito. By far. We all have our
Come on, the hot
experimental
one's
chili
fucking
heatwave phase when
No,
we're in sixth
chili
form.
heatwave's
But we grow
nice.
out of that. We grow out of that.
No, you say stuff like this to make me feel bad.
Yeah. No, Joe.
Sticking in that phase is nice.
Here's the thing, Joe. We experiment, we dabble, like we all do as younger people. But we grow out of that, don't we? And we become more cultured. And we have
Ethan, James with the last say.
Go on, then.
If he chooses Tangy Orange, I'll throw this.
a tangy orange.
What it's
So
called.
that's a Fanta flavour. Tangy cheese.
Has he got any liquids kicking him out?
So hungover. Go on, Ethan. What's your favourite Doritos flavour?
Well, interestingly, Drew, when you said growing out of that that heat wave phase in sixth form, I find that very relatable.
Thank you.
I find that with like sensations and things like that as
Yeah.
well. You just move on. But when you have like those Cool Originals, when your mum puts them in the bowl for everyone to share, and they're a little bit closer to you on the table when you're having fajitas, you just can't help yourself, can you?
So
When you're having feet.
set the scene for me. Your mum, you, everyone else. So who else is in this scene?
Your stepdad. He's
all of
normally
it.
nude, isn't he, when he eats?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's mistaken, Drew. He wears clothes. He just wears shorts.
Right, okay.
Oh, right. They're very short though, aren't they? His testicles often will pop out.
Oh,
underneath.
I've never seen
Does
that.
it ever put you off your fajitas?
No.
When you
there's-
see his sort of, time-ravaged genitals
And you think,
smearing all over
where
your
has that
armchair.
willy been?
Yeah, well, we know where it's been, but where...
Oh, no.
the question is, where hasn't it been?
No.
There's no genitalia at the dinner
Alright.
table. So usually we'd have around back in the day on a Friday night. It would be fajita night. It'd be me, my mum, my stepdad, and Leanne and Neve and Justin would come round.
Wait,
Who
hold
the
on.
fuck is this?
No, you can't bring in new characters into the fold.
Leanne and Neve and Justin, why they put the keys in the bowl and they come in for fajitas?
Episode 50.
Yeah.
Who were Leanne and Justin?
And Neve?
Neve?
Well, Leanne and Justin are my mum and stepdad, good close friends, and for the last maybe, I'm going to put a number out there, like 15 years, they've been coming around
What a
every
number.
Friday for fajitas when I was around.
Do they still do it?
I think they...
Or do they just skip straight to the intercourse now?
No, there's... that's not the thing.
No, that's not nice. Who's Neve, by the way?
Oh, sorry. Neve is my
United to
friend.
think she's
and-
not been mentioned before.
Neve is my friend and is Leanne's daughter. And when we were younger, we used to like hang out and that.
Hold on. Why are you nervous now?
No.
Why are you nervous?
Whoa!
Something's happening.
I've known him for
Yeah.
18 months, this kid. Pushing 2 years
We've
now.
done this since April.
I've never heard his voice crack. As soon as
Neve
Neve,
gets bring into the
the young
No,
daughter of a family friend, gets mentioned, and we have her
that was
in our midst. What
that
happened
was-
with Neve?
That was not that we were just good friends.
Were
That was
ya?
just coincidental break in the voice, which I can understand why you
You can
reacted.
see why that's raising suspicions.
Yes, I can, but I can promise you, just me and you for.
Did you used to
good friends.
fancy her a bit when you were a kid?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Sour cream everywhere.
No, that is foul. We were children, for God's
Oh,
sake.
sorry.
Oh,
we said
yeah,
it's been
but
going for
children can still have
15
little
years.
cute little girlfriends and boyfriends.
But he said
Wonderful
sour
to say.
cream.
Yeah, for fajitas. Talk to me.
For what?
Fajitas, sorry.
Fajitas.
Is it make your own fajitas, or is it sort of your mum does it for you?
Oh,
Like,
no.
Are we talking like a little spread?
So Well, so what will happen is
There we
like
go.
we'll put all like you got all like the mix in the middle, don't you? And you got your little pot of cheese, your little pot of salad, your Doritos, and everyone gets their own tortillas, and everyone just go your salsa,
Sour cream,
your sour cream,
guacamole, spring onion,
Oh,
No,
maybe a little white red onion,
That's a bit too advanced for.
maybe a jalapeno.
Well, you see, I would be in favour of that, but I don't ever remember jalapenos being around the table. Bit of Tabasco sauce
Do you
sometimes.
remember, by
Nice.
the way, we're just old enough to remember this. You might not be. Do you remember when Spice came to England?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you remember when Spice first came to England?
What you want about? Spice has always been kicking about, and
No.
since the 50s.
No.
Spice didn't rock up in the early noughties.
Spice turned up in about 2002. It actually.
No,
funnily
you're
enough,
lying.
It turned up with the Spice Girls.
So what?
The only spicy foods you could get in the supermarkets up until the year 2003 in England was a curry.
Right.
Or like on the high street.
Yeah.
There was no jalapenos in jars. There was no...
You're saying this with such confidence.
Do you not remember the world how it was then? There was no chilies at Tesco. You could get it from like an Asian supermarket perhaps in certain parts of town where they would have those. Or you could get it from an Indian restaurant. You couldn't buy now you can buy like jalapeno poppers from McDonald's.
Delicious.
You can buy like spice has become such an integral part of society. You get a jerk chicken around the corner. In any part of the country, not just in cities. Whereas now, but back then days,
The revolution of spice.
couldn't get Frank's Red Hot. Tabasco was a pipe dream.
No,
do you not remember this?
No, because Tabasco, the Queen loved Tabasco.
Yeah, she only liked it later on in life.
How late?
Last few years. Honestly, spice didn't used to be a thing in this country. In our lifetime.
You're saying that with a lot of confidence.
I honestly, people at home will back me up here. You could find it if you went looking for it.
cutting board.
But now you can get
Okay.
4 different types of hot sauce in a Tesco Express.
You can.
Cholula, Tabasco, Frank's, Sriracha. Okay?
Yeah.
None of
And
those
all of them are
available before.
delicious.
All phenomenal. But I'm just saying, spice is a modern phenomenon. So the fact you didn't have jalapenos growing up doesn't shock me.
I'd like to walk around an old supermarket from like 20 years ago. Imagine if the shelves were stacked how they were,
Yeah.
just to see what things were
Everything's
and how
co-
cheap it was.
Everything's called different stuff. Sugar puffs aren't called sugar puffs anymore.
What?
And guess which of those 2 words was deemed
I'd love a bowl
problematic?
of Cocoa Pops.
You'll never guess.
Yeah, because it's not going to be the puff, is it?
No.
It's the sugar.
Yeah.
That's what they call them, puff puffs.
Just called no. They're called like honey puffs or something. Golden puffs.
Golden puffs.
Yeah. They're great though,
I
aren't they?
didn't like golden puffs. Nah, ricicles with me all day.
Ricicles? That's the most American thing ever. That's not in
That what?
England.
Sugared Rice Krispies. They were delicious.
I've never had them.
You never had the ricicles? Did you have ricicles?
I've never heard of them.
Did you not see it? They had like a character in the front.
Yeah, well, what Rice Krispies do have that, don't they? Snap, crackle, and pop.
I can't spell ricicles. Do you want to see the
Not
word?
in your state.
You want to see the word I just put in there? Rice cells. I don't
Why are you
know-
on LinkedIn?
I don't even know why I'm on LinkedIn. Oh, that's it. I like to troll my family on LinkedIn. They've got like serious jobs, a lot of my family. So my cousins, Michael, my dad, he's got a lot of followers on LinkedIn. Whenever he puts something on there, I like to just comment something like, great work, guys. I just keep it.
You know, the automated response.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I like doing that
With an
sometimes.
emoji. Went to see some dinosaurs this week.
Did you?
Yep.
What does
have
that
you been
mean
up
then?
to?
No, well, no, not just that and then move on. I know your brain isn't working properly because you're hungover, but what do you mean you went to see some dinosaurs? Because that's not.
Okay, so there was a moment about a week or 2 ago where a producer at the BBC was like, "Oh Mao,
So he said what? Oh, Mao.
oh wow."
Were you doing an impression of Chairman Mao at the time, or? Oh, Mao, you've got to come and look at these dinosaurs.
She said, "I want to go interview these dinosaurs, but no one at the BBC likes dinosaurs."
No one at the BBC believes they still exist because they haven't existed for
And I was
150
like-
million years.
And I was like, "I like dinosaurs." Well, that one little remark then created this entire snowball effect where this producer, who's lovely, has it in her mind that I don't just love dinosaurs, but I adore them. Like, it's my world. But really, all I said was I like dinosaurs. So she tries her hardest to try and get me to interview a dinosaur. Right? Honestly, the emails
I won't
got,
ask you again. What the fuck do you think you're saying?
the emails
First
I
of all,
got.
interview like it's gonna sit down with a suit on and tell you about its childhood. Second of all, dinosaur.
Dinosaurs. The amount of emails we got to make this happen, and it was like she was flying the flag for me. Like, Joe loves dinosaurs, and I couldn't I had to show face. I was like, yeah, I do like dinosaurs.
At some point, did it feel a bit like she was talking to you like you had some sort of like obsession / illness?
Yeah. Anyway, I
on a day like today, I can see why.
Then next thing you know, we're interviewing the dinosaurs at the Lowry in Salford.
The dinosaurs are
The
back.
dinosaurs have confirmed we're ready. I actually...
What are you saying?
3 p.m. on Thursday, I had to go to the Lowry Theatre and speak to these dinosaurs. We get there, and there's 2 parties you need to know about. First party is the Lowry workers, who have helped organise the dinosaur meetup. The second party is the dinosaurs themselves. They come to us and said, listen, we've got some bad news here.
What was the bad news? Oh, this interview was meant to take place 100 million years ago when dinosaurs still existed. We're a bit like, can we reschedule? Oh, they don't. They're extinct, are they? Okay, we'll have to can that one.
Unfortunately, the big dinosaur, you can't see him. So we were fuming. Well, the person I was with, who secretly adores dinosaurs
At
so
some point,
much,
you're going to have to fucking explain yourself.
I will. The person that I was with, basically, she was talking about her dinosaur love through me, if you get me. Right. She couldn't believe it. What do you mean? What? We can't see the big one. Tyson. Why? Tyson. It was gutted. She was gutted. You can't see the big dinosaur. It was really upsetting. And I was a bit upset then. We started going on this journey together then, because here I am.
What the fuck's going on?
Trying to interview the big dinosaur. I'm like, I'm so gutted. Anyway, the dinosaur people come out.
Have you interviewed the band T-Rex here?
No. The dinosaur people come out, and then they get us on stage. Said, let's do a little interview. The theatre's empty. Let's do a little interview. The little dinosaur comes out. How are we? I interview him. He's well. I interviewed 2 of the medium-sized. No, he's not Welsh. I interviewed 2 of the medium-sized dinosaurs. They're great. And then the actor turned to me and went, do you want to see the big boy? I said, too fucking way. Well, it was like someone scored a last-minute winner in a football game. The producer couldn't believe it. He pulled the curtains back.
Tops off.
Tyson, there he was in all of his glory. This incredible dinosaur. Let me show you this picture.
Oh, it is massive.
Big dinosaur.
Oh, it is very big, Drew.
Wow! That's amazing!
And then there's a little video of him.
Oh my god, I love it. So is this his operator then? So this is a stage play?
Stage play, Dinosaur World.
Oh, I almost took my nephew to that.
Really?
Yeah, but he wasn't allowed in because he stole an egg last time.
What?
No, that's not true. So it's little. So who are we interviewing then?
One of the lead dinosaurs.
The operator?
Called Siobhan.
What does it sound like you've made that up?
I think she's called something.
You haven't got a memory at the minute, have you?
No memory. Well, that's my week anyway. How have you been? You've got lots on. How's Valentine's Day?
Can I just tell you right now, my restaurant experience on Tuesday the 14th of February, 1 week ago today, was the greatest restaurant experience of my entire life. And I've been to Michelin star restaurants.
Sure.
Well, I've been to one. I've been to a Michelin star restaurant. I've been around the world, as you know.
Well, you cooked for yourself around the world.
No, I've been out to eat.
You've been around the world.
Everywhere
cooked for yourself.
Everywhere I've been on holiday, ever, I've eaten out at least once.
Okay.
Now, I don't want to say where it is exactly, but it's a restaurant in the town that me and you live in. Okay?
Why are you so elusive?
Well, because I don't want...
You don't want...
First of all, shout out to Abdul. What a guy, if he's watching.
Did Abdul know you?
Abdul recognised me, but that played no part in why this night was so good. First of all, you go in there, the place is neon. It's Valentine's Day night. Every table has got balloons on it. Every table is just set, ready to go. None of this, like, we'll bring it out to you. Sit straight down, we'll get you a great table, 8:15. We'll get you the best table in the house. So we sit at this table, and I'm telling you now, this was a great table.
Why?
Because it was the only table in the house that was a double table, but for 2 people. Nice. So I can pop a dom myself to death. And I told you my new order. You know my new order, don't you? It's 6 to 8 poppadoms.
That is so crazy, by the way.
6 to 8 poppadoms, endless pickle tray.
What was Abdul's reaction when you ordered 12?
He went, are you sure you want... Because I ordered 8, because 2 for me, and 2 for Lizzie, 6 for me.
Oh, you know how to treat a lady, don't you?
Well, she only wanted 2. I'm not saying no, you get 2. So we got 8 poppadoms. He went, "You sure? Because people will often have 2 and then be full." And I went, Abdul.
The poppadom is so good, isn't it?
Abdul, get me 8 poppadoms,
please.
or I walk and I take her with me. 8 poppadoms comes out. I'm very sorry, sir. We've ran out of lime pickle. First disaster.
Oh,
but I tell you what, the last disaster. Music's playing nice and softly in the background. The clientele loving the night, right? When I tell you it's the most attentive service I've ever experienced in my entire life, I'm not joking. Do you know, on a normal restaurant night out, someone will come up to your table, including asking for what you want, for maybe your starters and your drinks and whatever, and then check up on you, maybe 3-4 times, including giving you the bill. When I tell you that they came to our table 15 times, I'm not joking. I fucking loved it. Replenishing. I've never known replenishment like it. Do you want a new napkin, sir? New napkin. I didn't even touch the old napkin. I'll top up your water, sir. There is this much water gone in the jug. It was amazing. Top up your lime, not your lime pickle, your mango chutney, sir. We've got no lime pickle, so I'll make sure you've got extra mango chutney. This table was replenished within an inch of its life. Then we've ordered 2 things that aren't even on the menu. They've sorted us out.
What do you mean?
Because I wanted lamb chops in a curry sauce. And I went, I'll have the lamb chops in a Boona sauce. And he went, can I recommend another sauce? I went, of course you can. Got that. Incredible. At this point, it's bring your own beer. I'm 4 pints of San Miguel deep.
Bring your own beer, innit? It's good,
which I love.
Yeah, bring your own beer.
Me and Lizzie are getting pissed. And because it's Valentine's Day, all of a sudden, a deafening volume hits the airwaves. They've turned the volume all the way up because there's a love song on. L is for the way you look at me. So loud, everyone's like, what's going on? And then they played 4 songs at that volume. Incredible volume. You're shouting to each other across the table. Yeah. Amazing.
Are you drunk at this point?
I'm bladdered. And then just when I think it can't get any better, just when you think you've seen it all, right, I need to show you this. It's bring your own booze. So I guess they don't have a license, so they can't charge you for alcohol. But what they are willing to do, because it's Valentine's Day, is give you free alcohol. So they come round, and you see them going round. Middle-aged women like this.
What do you mean?
All of them, like that.
What a Valentine's Day.
Doing the Sambuca challenge. What? I need to show you this video.
Ethan had a chaotic moment with Sambuca last time we spoke.
Yeah, I did, yeah. My friend Callum set the bar on fire, Drew, that's correct.
With your help, though.
Let's hope this isn't the case for Drew on this occasion.
Take it in at one go in your mouth. Is that all right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Right, let's do it. Stay where you are. Give me the chance to count. Give me the chance to count. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you very much. Thank you, Woody. Thank you.
That's incredible.
It's incredible. It was amazing.
I bet you were bladdered.
There's probably 5 shots of Sambuca in my mouth there, right? Then, so this is what we got for free at the end of the night. 5 shots of Sambuca for me. Same for Lizzie, right?
She did the same.
Yeah, he also brings out 2 shots of Baileys for free.
Oh, God, this is not sounding good in the stomach.
A box of mint matchmakers, free. You can have
mint
them.
matchmakers.
A white rose for the lady.
Lovely.
For free. You can have that. 2 after 8s for free. You can have them.
There's so much going on here.
A small sparkling bottle of rosé wine for free. You can have that. All for free. And finally, what's it called? A helium Love Heart Happy Valentine's Day balloon. All of that for free at the end.
Wow.
It's like, do you know when you go home to see your mum and dad and your mum just gives you a hamper of loads of stuff? It was like that, but it was at a restaurant.
Is it still cash only in there?
Yeah, but I gave them a bank transfer because I didn't realise. And they handed me the little menu with the sort code and all that on.
That's funny. That's wild.
Don't put that in.
I can't put that in. Basically, it's a stained piece of A4 paper.
Looks like a kid's
which
treasure
you
map.
can, yeah.
Honestly, best night of my life, that. Best night of my life. And then we actually, sorry, just before we finished, then we walked out and this lad came up to us, blood all over his face covered in blood. And we were like, you all right, mate? What's going on? He's like, my mate punched me. And he was like, can I see my face on your phone? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, that's about right. And then just kept walking off, trying to punch people. Great night. One of the best nights. One of the great
Where
nights.
we live, we're proud of it. You can have a great Valentine's Day, and then you can go out and see a
But you need to try it. 6 to 8 poppadoms, infinite pickle tray, lamb chops and curry sauce. Amazing.
I'm not feeling it.
You are.
I might get a curry for lunch.
Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't
Ethan James, how was your Valentine's Day?
Yes, I went to down to Canterbury to see Manisha. We didn't celebrate Valentine's Day. We celebrated a year of dating. Thank you.
Why didn't you celebrate
happy year.
Valentine's Day?
Well, we just thought the days were so close, we'll just make it that our thing. So that might be our thing going forward. So I decided to treat Manisha by giving her a few hours at a spa.
Did you not go with her?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I did go with her. It was called Tour Spa, which was like a vegan, tranquil, some word that begins with A that's quite long.
Anus.
No, sorry, not anus. I can't remember. I want to say Amber.
Heard.
Amber Lynn.
Amber Lynn?
I can't remember. But anyway,
Conversations?
it's supposed to be like, it's got like a nice gardens and that. Garden of England, Canterbury, as you know. And you can look out at that. There's a hydro pool, a sauna room, a steam room. And it's all quite small and compact and there's not many people there. But it was quite nice to go along.
Did you get any like treatments?
Oh no, we decided we didn't want anyone to touch us. So we went
What did you do then?
we went into
Why did you go to a spa?
Just wet his feet in the pool.
well we've always said we'd like to go in a pool together as a
I've
couple.
always said that. They've had 12 months to do it, and it's taken them that long to do it.
You've
to go in a
always
pool.
said one of your ambitions as a couple is to go in a pool
Something
together.
you could do any day of
What
of the
is
year.
going on?
Well, we don't really. I don't know how adventurous we are with going places, so this was quite
Did you have
big
your
for us.
armbands on?
No armbands on. Had me swimming shorts on, and we put a picture on. Manisha put a picture on a story of us together at the spa, and I didn't realise how alarmingly low down my shorts were.
Can we see that picture?
I could put it in, yes.
Let's have a look now, please.
Come on,
I don't. I need
Here
to.
we go.
I
You
don't
should
know
have
if
brought a picture up.
Well, the problem is, it was on a story, so I might have to ask Manisha to.
Yeah,
Just
it
hack
was-
into her Instagram
Oh no,
and go back and look.
I've got it here.
Okay,
Send it
just
into the
show
group
us-
chat.
Or just send it to the group chat quick.
Okay, I'll send it in the
I
group
was going to
chat.
say, do
And
you
this,
like...
this has gone up on social media, has it? Oh my god! What the fuck?
Wait.
What do you mean you didn't know it? Are you joking?
Wait.
That is vile!
Ethan James,
What the actual
you're
fuck?
practically nude.
Why have you got your knob out?
So, no,
Also,
This
what's
is-
up with your face?
This is a wild
That is
picture.
insane.
Maybe you, we're going to have to put this in. Maybe just put you in.
Yeah.
We're going to have to show that.
So-
You look crazy. You're right.
Why does your face look like... It looks like we found out you've got an evil twin, first of all. And second of all, why have you got your fucking... as the colloquially... No, I can't even call them that. Why have you got your little... You can see everything. Why is there no hair? What's happening?
No, so it's not quite that low enough where you would see hairs. But what happened was we were in our gowns, and what Manisha said, oh, it'd be nice to have like a photo in us with our like outfits, like our swimming outfits and that. And I went,
Right.
all right, okay. So I took off my gown and I didn't realise how low me shorts had slipped.
And that's
So-
gone up on social media, has it? And then now
Well-
in this podcast.
Well, it went on an Instagram story, yeah. And yeah, well, my friend Trish messaged me and said, how risky a photo was that? I was like, what's
Yeah.
he on about? And obviously, I'm squinting like that. I don't have my contact lenses
Yeah, you
in, so I
literally
can't
like
see.
I'm in contact lenses
Stood there like that with his knob out.
in. So you had fun.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, what did you do? Sit in a pool for 2 hours and then go home?
Well, Manisha didn't like the sauna of the sea, but she just loved the pool. So
Fucking hell. You went swimming. You basically spent a lot of money on...
Could have gone to the fucking leisure centre
Yeah.
for $3.99.
Or the sea.
It was a hydro pool, which was
That just
lovely.
means water pool, which is the same as every other pool.
And
one of these
well,
hydro
it
pools.
was
Oh, a
quite,
hydro pool. Hydro. Was it? Don't tell me it was a hydro aqua pool.
well, it was. I thought it was quite funny because there was a woman in the pool with us who bizarrely helped. When I asked her what she'd done for a job, she assembled Liverpool Football Club's board. That was her job, so that was interesting. And she, yeah, that was a bit bad, wasn't it? Anyway, she was talking to her and was saying, "Oh, have you been here before?" She said, "Oh, yeah, last time I came here was like 15 years ago, or whatever." And Manisha was like saying, "Oh, have you tried the food?" And like, "Oh, yeah, it's vegetarian lunch. It was lovely." And Manisha went, "Oh, well, we didn't decide to do that because we wanted to go get a proper lunch later on." And Manisha was going, "I really miss meat already. Just being in here, I really miss eating meat."
Who's saying this?
Manisha. She says, I'm missing eating meat. And I had to remind Manisha that we'd only been in there for an hour and a half.
I've not had any meat in an hour. This is unbearable.
Where did you go after then? Did you get some food somewhere?
We went to a place called Bill's in Canterbury.
That's got to be like a
It's a
barbecue
chain, that
place, isn't
Bill's.
it?
No, there's a Bill's in Spinningfields.
What is it?
It's just like, it's all right.
What kind of food is it? Loads of chains are good.
It was decent.
Name me a good chain.
Well, like top notch, Rudy's.
I wouldn't say Rudy's is a chain.
There's
is it?
5 of them.
Okay.
Nando's.
Nando's is good. I'll give you Nando's. Wagamama's is good as well.
Right.
But like Frankie Benny's, shit. Chiquitos, shit.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Pizza Express.
Good.
Shit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Pizza
Controversial.
Express can suck a dick.
Me and Lizzie have got a very soft spot in our heart for Pizza Express.
Why?
We've been there twice before shows. It's our pre-show meal. Before we went to watch
Get a
The
bit
Life of Pi.
adventurous.
No, but we like that
Life
it's
of
not
Pi?
adventurous. We went to watch Life
What,
of
like
Pi.
in 2012?
No, we went to watch it last year for my birthday. Stayed on a speedboat and watched Life of Pi.
You're a bit of a loser, you are.
Yeah, you're right. I should probably just get drunk until 11 p.m. and then be sick on a taxi and go to bed watching the rest of the day.
Oh, sorry about that. So what did you have to eat?
Well, we had some. At the spa we had some hummus, but it didn't have much salt in it, so we didn't like that. And at Bill's we had we shared some food. So we had some calamari for the starter with some.
Callum was there.
Oh no, sorry, Callum wasn't there. It was calamari. We
Oh,
had,
sorry. I thought it
Joe.
was
Nice.
And we had some olives with that in the start, and then for the main, Manisha had this like creamy mushroom chicken thing, yeah. And I had a burger. The burger wasn't very good, sadly. I felt ill in the evening. And we had lots of cocktails.
What a night.
Do you think the cocktails might have tipped you over the edge rather than the burger?
Maybe. It was called a banana colada, what I had. And Manisha had a Cloud 9, which had like a little candy floss on top to make it look like a cloud.
And did you get to Cloud 9 by the end of the night?
No, just stayed in Canterbury. It was lovely.
What did you do on Valentine's Day?
Becky had kickboxing.
Is that like a way to
on me.
say
Is that
like
a euphemism?
domestic
No,
abuse?
Where she just tapes you up and beats the fuck out of you. She hangs you from the ceiling and tapes you up so you look like a kick bag.
Yeah, like it. No, I'm like
She's
a. Yeah, she hangs me up like a butcher's. You got like
She's
a
just
full
doing
pig.
you in, yeah. She just puts you on a little hook upside down. So I'm going to say, you tutted and said I was boring for going to watch a performance.
The Life of Pi.
The Life of Pi live on the West End, which was incredible. And sorry, you spent your your Valentine's
You were
Day.
in London and you went to Pizza
And I
Express.
stayed on a speedboat, which couldn't be less boring if you tried. And
Did
your
the
Valentine's
speedboat
Day
move?
night, your Valentine's Day, you scoffed at him for going swimming. Your Valentine's Day was not seeing your girlfriend because she was at kickboxing. And you dare to have the audacity to have a go at us.
Kickboxing is only an hour, but we didn't go out.
So what did you do? You stayed in?
Sunday we went out.
Not Sunday,
Monday, we had a nice
Tuesday.
meal. We didn't want to go Tuesday.
Why? That's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, but
How dare you call us boring?
it's like the Germans celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve.
So?
We celebrate Valentine's Day on Valentine's Day Eve.
What did you do on the Monday then?
Nothing. Right. Today is Pancake Day. Can I ask you?
Yeah.
Is Pancake Day just British? Like, does everyone else celebrate it? Like in America?
I don't know
is
actually.
today
You don't hear
Pancake
about it
Day?
on like films and Twitter, do you?
Ethan, did you celebrate it in Newcastle?
Yes, yeah, we celebrate Pancake Day.
We
in
should all go
Newcastle.
around and talk about our Pancake Day
You're
traditions.
fuming it. Right. Go on, you two say yours and I'll say mine.
Well, mine, there'd be 2 options. Usually, I'm talking thin. The thin sort of pancake / crepe, however you want to pronounce it. With either sugar and lemon, bit of ham and cheese maybe. I like the savoury boy.
Nice.
Or occasionally we'd have the sort of the fluffy American style pancake later in life with a bit of maple syrup, maybe some blueberries on there. Just classic stuff, typical stuff. But the crucial thing for us is you would have pancakes for dinner. It's not a dessert
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
pancakes
See.
is tea,
No.
as you'd call it. Dinner. What are you saying?
No, you have normal dinner. You don't have pancakes for dinner.
You have pancakes for dinner?
No, you have pancakes after your dinner, once you've ate all your dinner.
No, because then you don't want pancakes. You got to eat them when you're hungry.
Joe's, I like Joe's point. I don't have normal dinner.
Yeah, because you just have cake for dinner most nights.
Yeah, you just put a bit of pan in there, don't you?
Pancake day is not special to me. I just like it that everyone else joins in.
So what's your typical pancake recipe then, Ethan?
Lemon and sugar, without a shadow of a doubt. Lots of sugar, lots of lemon. Lemon and sugar.
Yeah.
Sorry, say lemon and sugar again.
It's just lots of lemon
So
and sugar.
we've got the quite sort of healthy, like,
It's not healthy,
bit of
is it?
fruit. No, but a bit of fruit
Sugar.
juice. Sugar's not
Sugar.
particularly healthy, but it's all very thin. It's low profile. It's sort of light, tangy, fresh. What presumably yours is something quite fresh and tangy as well, Joe. What's yours?
Nutella and ice cream.
How mad is it, right?
Oh, I tell you who's having a better day? Me. Nutella and ice cream was a staple in our house.
I bet it was.
It was great fun. Get that nice.
You have like jacket potatoes.
Get that nice Nutella melted on the hot pancakes, then just a little bit of cold ice cream. Beautiful.
The thing is,
go there like fucking Oliver Twist. A little bit of squeeze of lemon. Oh, get some more. Bit of sugar.
Which is funny because that's exactly what you used to say to your mum. I think that could possibly be the heaviest possible thing you could have on a
One year. Well, this is bad. I thought I really got into Reese's Pieces. So,
For anyone who doesn't know, it's like M&M's, but instead of chocolate in the middle, it's peanut butter.
are you alright? What do you mean, for anyone who doesn't know?
Not everyone's had Reese's Pieces.
I put a big spoonful of peanut butter on a pancake with Nutella and ice cream.
Oh my god.
It was nice. It was nice.
Because it was nice, but it's.
Wouldn't you say you never had Nutella and peanut
I
butter?
don't. We grew up in a very sort of low Nutella household.
Yeah, but you look at me as if I'm mad. You had, for Christmas dinner, you had sweet potato and marshmallows.
And
That's
applesauce.
mad.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
So yours
I'd
is.
like to make you one day, and you'd be like, "Oh, this is lovely."
I'm sure it'd be nice. It's just quite a heavy thing, isn't it? Quite a big, chunky thing to eat that. But
Ethan, would you have that?
Do you
Would you
still-
try it?
I think that would be a bit too sickly for me, Joe.
yeah.
I think
Are you
it's
gonna
a
have
little
some
bit
pancakes?
It's weird that you
tonight?
dissed Frankie and Benny's before, when that is one of the most Frankie and Benny's desserts I've ever heard in my life.
Will you have some pancakes tonight?
Yeah, I do it every year. Do you?
Yeah, I love it.
It's great, isn't it?
Great.
Do you get the batter off in the little? Do you know you can get it in the sort of carton,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
pre-mixed?
Yeah, 'cause
You just
it's-
put water in, or do
Yeah.
you make it
I
yourself?
like to make it myself, but
Yeah.
the last couple of years I've made too much.
Have you?
So we're gonna just buy the carton now, because if you make too much of that, you just throw it over the next door.
Throw it into next door's garden.
Yeah.
Are you making pancakes tonight, Ethan?
I'm very unorganised with stuff like this. I've just found out it's pancake day right now. Well, actually, it's not Tuesday.
Do you know when your birthday is? When is your birthday, Ethan? Man?
Have you got one?
Am I allowed to share that on the podcast? Is that sharing personal information?
Well, it is, but you've also just shown us a picture of your cock and balls. So I think we're past
Maybe
the
just
point
say
where
the
personal
month
information
then.
is
The
a
month.
worry.
April.
Why would you not tell us what it is?
What's your
In
birthday?
case someone wants to slay you on
June
your
the
day of
26th.
birth.
All right, I'll say my birthday. It's April 17, the same as Victoria Beckham.
Also, one of the questions in one of the quizzes that we've done on this show was, when is your birthday?
Oh yeah, we did that at the live show. Yeah.
Yes.
There's so many people who know it. Right, should we move on to the 9 out of 10 club?
Yeah.
Is there any liquid kicking about?
No, there's no liquid in it.
Ethan, have you got anything? You got a little bit of water?
No, for anyone who doesn't know, our kitchen's been knocked through, so we're just go days without
That
water
sounds
now.
so funny, that, doesn't it?
Just as
Just a bit thirsty.
just as a bit of an update, how are you feeling hangover-wise?
I'm glad we've got about 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
I need some liquid.
Right.
The orange juice from our
That
9
was
out of 10
meant. That was
club.
meant to be for Ethan, by the way. There might be some water in the fridge. Go and have a look.
Okay, right, do you want to explain 9 out of 10 club?
Yeah, the 9 out of 10 club, obviously, if you're not aware, is where we bring foods in, or you suggest foods at home that you think are 9 out of 10 in quality. We eat them, try them, and decide whether they go in the 9 out of 10 club. And this week, anything, Joe? Yeah. This week, we brought something in that I think should have been put in a long time ago. I'm surprised it's not. That's mine, that. We'll share that. I'm surprised that this hasn't already gone into the 9 out of 10 club.
I'm surprised as well. It's such a good item.
It's a
We've already had a
staple.
little bite of one previously.
I don't know what that is.
This
Can you not smell it?
is
No.
And I hate that we're going to McDonald's again, but here we are.
Oh,
The double sausage and egg McMuffin.
I don't
The
think I've ever had
jewel in the crown
Hold on.
of the
Hold on,
McDonald's
hold on.
breakfast menu. What?
What did you just say?
I've never had one.
Stop the clock.
You've never had a double...
You've never had a McDonald's breakfast?
I've had those flatbread things with the
You've had a
bacon and cheese in.
Are you mad?
Are your parents CrossFitters?
Crossfitters.
You never took Neve to a Mackey's breakfast?
Yeah, when you were both hungover.
No, we
After
only
a wild night out.
Only
After a
ever ate
big,
fajitas.
big night on this. Right.
Right, I'll talk you through it. So you got 2 great sausage patties, a nice egg McMuffin, nice egg, and then a
Cut
bit
to my camera.
McMuffin.
2 great sausage patties. Keep talking, Joe.
And then you've got this nice egg, which the egg is always pretty good, and then some melted cheese as well. It is a delicious bite of food.
It
Go on
looks
then.
fucking bizarre.
What do you mean it looks bizarre? Can you smell the sauce?
I mean,
Come on then, Ethan, come round here.
That doesn't look like sausage to me. It looks like beef.
have you never seen?
Is that sausage?
Have you never seen a flat sausage? Let me take it to him. Let me take
Look
it.
how much eggs all over him, man.
Go and feed him.
Oh,
Talk to me. What you tasting?
The saltiness of the sausage is so nice. The egg's really good. Right, turn the camera to you.
can I have a bit that's not already been bitten from? Because I'm a bit of a freak like that.
Remember, it's cold, Ethan. For the audio listeners, Ethan's taking a massive bite, and it's interesting. Ethan's face. Then I don't really know what to say. He's still chewing. How was it? Talk past that water again, please. What do you think Ethan made of that?
I can't tell. Have you never had the flat sausage from McDonald's before?
No, I didn't even know it was a thing. Oh, that was a burger.
Hold on. I don't mind you never trying it. What do you mean you didn't even know it was a thing?
I didn't know, like...
Have you never seen a McDonald's breakfast advert?
I just thought that was a burger. I never thought about it. I didn't know they did flat
That's
sausages.
wild. Have a bit of that. That's mental, Ethan.
Can I-
What do you make of it?
I don't think it tastes of anything.
Does it?
It
tastes-
doesn't really taste of anything.
It tastes of fuck all.
Wait. Now he says it.
Have another bite.
Does that taste of anything?
It's a little bit salty.
Taste of salt. Have we been played here by our childhood?
I don't think it gets in.
It doesn't taste of anything. How have I never noticed that?
What are you saying, Ethan?
If you, like, 20 seconds after what I've just said there, if I was blindfolded, I've got no
Is your
taste
stepdad
left
in the
in my
room?
mouth. I've got no. What is this?
Joe, what are you doing? I'm going to have to leave. Right, so you're blindfolded, your stepdad's there next to you. What happens next?
You got your shorts nice and low, just how you like it.
Listen, back to this food. What I was trying to say was, I can't tell a minute later what I've just said. I've got no taste in my mouth at all. I wouldn't have a clue.
I think he's right.
Oh, right, let me speak whilst you fucking... So what? I'm going to be sick again. All I can say is, Ethan, maybe has shined a light on the fact that why Mackey's breakfast is nice is often you eat it when you're hungover, like I've just had then. It's a bit of grease, it stodges you up a bit, it's salty, it's got... Joe just whipped out a hash brown. You had a hash brown before, haven't you, Ethan?
Yeah.
Did you not? I'm stunned by this.
I've told on the live show the hash brown I had that was left outside on a table that I had to eat as part of a dare. That wasn't a great memory of a hash brown. Again, they're all right. They're better than that. It's got more taste than that. And hash browns don't really taste too much, but it tastes more than that.
He's right.
Can I also
that
say
didn't taste of
this?
anything.
It stinks of shit now in this room.
I farted.
Oh, yeah.
Just now.
I thought it was the egg.
No. It's my egg hole.
Ugh.
It's not going in, is it? And I've just realised it tasted of fuck all that.
I just think it's nice when you're like, why are you getting Mackie's breakfast? You're either hungover so it makes your morning a little bit better, or you're in work and like, what can make life better? Oh, and Mackie's breakfast can make your day a little bit better. Although you always feel a little bit shit afterwards. We brought it because I was hungover, so I literally needed to pull over to get...
I brought it because I thought it was 9 out of 10. I love them. But when you actually say
I still like them.
I do. But it
maybe
doesn't taste
they're
of
not
anything.
9 out of 10.
No. I'm stunned.
And I also thought, weren't we like bringing in items that our lovely watchers have suggested?
We're doing that as well. But sometimes we can bring our own in, especially if we think it's worthy.
Apologies for that. We brought it... You left me a hash brown. Have you eaten them all?
No, I've eaten all that.
Joe, we had 4. We had 4 hash browns. I've only had about 1.
Yeah.
You've had 3.
Yeah.
I'm hungover.
Yeah.
I'm the hungover one.
Well, that's your
What did you have
punishment.
last night for tea?
Fish and chips. My mum and dad's. My dad's birthday.
Was it nice?
Oh, incredible. Put it in the oven for a bit when it got home. Because it got a bit...
What?
We get it out...
What, fish and chips back from workshop?
No, back to the house.
What? God, what is the 2?
Back
to the house?
Back to the house in workshop and then put it in the oven for 10 minutes. Because it gets a bit steamed up in the bag. Right, so on that particularly interesting note, where I've realised that I don't actually like McDonald's double sausage and egg muffins as much as I thought I did, that's going to be all from us today.
It has. I've had a lovely time, Joe. Thank you very much for being friendly to me.
Yeah, well, you know what? Sometimes it's times like this where you realise you need people to be good to you. Do you know what I mean? You've fucked us around all week. You've
Here's a
turned up
question. Would you
hungover.
wipe my bum
For what?
if I was ill?
Yeah.
My hands. Would you?
I wiped my nephew's bum the other week. I've never done that.
And he's 28.
I've never wiped another person's bum. It was like, I'm good. I was like, he went, Uncle Joe. I was, yeah. And he went, need a wee. Fine, I can do that. We took him up to the toilet, just sort of, loosely kind of look around while he's doing a wee. And then I thought, this wee's taking a while. And then the next thing, after he'd done his wee, just does this. Well, what I thought was a wee, just does this.
Joe's, for the audio listeners, oh my God.
Just does that.
Joe's doing the crab position for the audio listeners. What, I'm fired?
No, just shows me his arse. And I realised pretty quickly, there's something needs cleaning off.
Right, ladies and gentlemen.
So if you did that to me one day, Joe, I'd clean you right up.
Oh, fucking hell, that's
Yeah.
so funny. Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Back on Friday with a new episode. See you later.
Bye! Wave Ethan, please.
Bye everyone. See you
Bye.
later.